Hey there, it's Anonymous T, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous T. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous T Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous T Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at AnonymousRealityT. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we are talking about the show Unknown that Melody Cherie Rogers left. And I just find it interesting, you guys. You know, the hypocrisy of it all, the lies for me, whether or not, has Carlos King been added back to the group chat on OWN? Has he checked his emails and everything else? Because here's what happened, right? One of the platforms on the Instagrammies had announced last week that the episode that aired last week, because that would be episode 8, was going to be the mid-season finale, right? Now, I don't know if they took down their post or what happened, but I remember Carlos King being in the comments saying in all caps, "This is false." Saying in all caps that this is false, this is not true, this is fake news, basically trying to indicate that there are no breaks for Love and Marriage Huntsville. There is no breaks at all, right? That it is going to run its course, right? This is Carlos King, right? Carlos King, who claims that, you know, he has all the knowings of the Owens of what is going on with the shows on the OWN network, right? However, there was a post, you guys, that happened that says the following that we are going to get into, because this directly, you know, refutes Carlos King's claims. It is a banner and it says, "Owns Love and Marriage Huntsville returns with the remaining episodes from season 6, November 15th on OWN." And the caption reads, "Love and Marriage Huntsville is taking a break and returning November 15th with the remaining episodes from season 6 on the OWN network." And even the comments are confused. The comments are confused because they're like, well, wait a second, looky here. Wait a minute. Didn't Carlos King come on this page last week and say that it was false, that it was the mid-season finale that was last week? We are tired. The show barely is hanging in as it is. Cut this bleep. Make it make sense. How is there a mid-season finale after 8 episodes, you guys? Like, what are we talking about? A mid-season finale for this show used to be 15, 20 episodes. They used to try to push it to like 20-something episodes and then take a break. But now, all of a sudden, the show is gone for a couple of months and it's crickets. The show is gone until November, and it is crickets. No. So what is the excuse, you guys? What are the excuses that people are going to come up with? Because it's giving that there's not as many episodes. It's giving that there is not as much content. It is giving that the show is not the same without Melody Cherie Rogers. Could it be that OWN did not grant as many episodes once they got the confirmation that Mel was leaving for good, and any attempts of Mel trying to come back to the show did not work? So they could not, and maybe that is why, allegedly, Mel was asked to come back. Because maybe that was part of the negotiation tactic. that, hey, we can't order as many episodes without Melody Cherie. If you can get Melody Cherie on board and get her to come back for this season, we can do our normal episodes. But since Melody Cherie's not coming back, we need to slash these episodes in half. We need to cut these episodes in half because I don't believe that we have as much content if Melody Cherie is not anchoring the show, you guys. Make it make sense. This is like a Bell Collective season. You know how the Bell Collective doesn't have as many episodes? Despite being on all of these seasons, it does not have that many episodes, you guys. But after 8 episodes, you need to take a break for a couple of months? No. It's giving either, hey, we need to make room for other shows. We need to make room for other programming and everything else. Because I believe Bell Collective comes back in October, correct? I believe Bell Collective comes back in October. So, none of the less, what is the real tea here? What is really going on that you need a break for a couple of months? And again, this is not watching the show. This is not discussing the show as I talk about the ratings. This is a post by a social media platform that Carlos King follows and tried to call them a liar last week. Tried to call them a liar, that they were fraudulent, that they were putting out fake news, and said flat out this was false. As if they were just reporting misinformation, you guys. Only for there to be official confirmation that the show will not return until November 15th. Make it make sense. How is this the #1 show on the OWN network and you can't air out the entire season as designed? Or do you need this break to film more content? Do you need this break to try to conjure up some other storylines to justify whatever original number of episodes you were allotted for this season? Is the show on the bubble? Are there concerns at the network that the ratings are not rating? And what happens, you guys, on these shows after they take a break? Every time, especially on OWN, when these shows take a break, and it's for significant points of time, you lose the audience. You lose the viewership, you guys. The views are not going to view because people have forgotten about the show and its existence. So, none of the less, you guys, I think this is a huge mistake. Because the same thing is going to happen that just happened to Ready to Love. Ready to Love decided, hey, let's break up the season for some reason, which I thought was a huge mistake for them to do, especially when the show's not the same as it was the first couple of seasons. But they had this great idea, hey, let's break up the season, let's come back in the summertime and finish it out. No. And they lost their viewership, and their ratings are at record lows, you guys. So now, all of a sudden, the show that you're propping up as the #1 show on OWN needs to go on hiatus, and it is, you know what I'm saying, like September. So you need to go on a break for a couple months. And you don't think that's going to impact the ratings? You don't think that's going to not impact people forgetting when the show's going to come back, forgetting to watch the show, forgetting to tune in and everything else? No. The same thing's going to happen. People are going to forget about this show. People are going to move on from this show. People are going to realize, you know what? Really, there wasn't much going on. Really, there wasn't much to discuss. If you have to tap out after 8 episodes, maybe the show is dwindling down. maybe the content is dwindling down for this show and we need to regroup. We need to, you know, figure something else out. Maybe we need to usher in some new shows. Maybe we need to do some phasing out of things and everything else, because it makes zero sense for the #1 show to just abruptly, after 8 episodes, take a 2-month hiatus, you guys. And Carlos King saying that's not true, only for it to come back and be true. Make it make sense! So that is it. That is all for this video. Es todos, es final. It is finito. It is the end. It is donezo for this video. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.